Thicc Topix coming at you.
Hit that. What's up, everybody?
We're back. Bitch, I'm back and better than ever.
What's happening? This is Leo,
It's
the
Trae.
linguistic assassin with my boy Trae Rodriguez. Episode 5 coming at you. You know we got that juice this morning.
Always.
What's happening, baby boy?
NBA playoffs are happening, boy.
Damn.
What you know about them Lakers?
They lost.
It did.
They lost game 1 to the Portland Trailblazers, and as a Laker fan, man, it hurts. But then again, if you love the sport, dude, you can't get mad at Dame right now, dude, because that man's playing on fire.
He's something else, bro. And he's been my favorite player in the league for a couple of years now.
He's just playing with that grit, man.
Yeah. I don't have, so when it comes to NBA, I don't have like a certain team I root for. I just like individual players. Mm-hmm. And Dame's been my favorite player for a while now. Dude, and he is going off, bro.
I mean, it's interesting to see, man. We'll see where it goes, but yeah, dude, game 1, he tore it up. He's been doing his thing since since basketball started.
Yeah.
You know, he's just been playing on fire. He's been playing like a madman.
Yeah, he's nuts.
It's awesome to watch. It really is.
Yeah. I love his mindset and his mental attitude as far as the game goes. He got asked a couple years ago. They asked him, they're like, you know, how do you handle the pressure? And he's like, pressure? Bro, we play basketball. He's like, pressure's like a homeless man, like not knowing where his next meal's coming from, or like a single mom scrapping to pay rent. He's like, yeah, there's challenges, but to call it pressure is an insult to normal people. Damn. And I was like, dude, that's so profound.
How do you hate that? How do you root against this
dude? Instantly, I was like, he gets it, you know?
No, definitely.
Like, man. He's so aware, and
he's just got that grit. He's got that like chain link, like baskexball
nasty, bro. Just like, let's go, let's get it. Like, there's no finesse. There's no, there's no extra. It's just ball, dog.
It's just ball, man. That's the motto for life, man. It's just ball.
It's just ball, dog.
Go make it happen. No one's gonna do it for you. You don't sit on your couch all day. No one's gonna make it happen for you. You got to go get it. And that was, we were in like that deep discussion a couple of nights ago where it's like, people, I feel like people like the idea of success.
Yeah.
But nobody, wants to put their balls out there to get success. Nobody wants to hustle. Nobody wants to run on an empty tank and make it happen.
Yeah.
And I think that's the issue. And I think that's the problem with like a lot of people. And a lot of people, get in their feelings about it a lot too, because a lot of people have this idea of success and that they want to achieve. But at the end of the day, they're sitting here overthinking, overanalyzing everything, trying to figure out how they're going to get it, when it's just like, just go do it, man.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like that Eric Thomas quote, like, everyone wants to be a lion, but no one wants to hunt.
That's what I'm saying. ET is crazy, man. That guy's cool.
That guy's nuts.
That guy's wild, man.
He's like, it's motivational speaking, but he just gets you like hyped up, like you get pumped. But
yeah, man.
I like him, but he's real. He's just like, straight up, like.
And that's what we gotta do, man. We gotta keep it real. We just gotta make it happen. You have your idea, you have your mindset on something. Go get it.
Yeah, for sure.
No one's gonna give it to you. It might not be easy. It might take a while to get it, but if, you're a hard worker and you got the hustle and the grind, you fall in love with the struggle and the journey itself, man.
Yeah.
Go get it, baby.
Fuck yeah, man.
It's right there.
Like redemption stories. I love redemption. I'm a sucker for redemption stories, man.
Redemption stories, man.
I watched Louis C.K. new stand up.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Which I think that's a redemption story,
in a way. It is a redemption story. It is. Like all things aside,
I'm not defending him or saying he's like, but he made it back.
Nah. We'll see.
He probably had to say sorry a lot.
A lot of apologies. A lot of breaking bread payouts.
Yeah. Dude, he paid out so much. I just know it. I know it.
Oh, a lot of people probably pay out a lot of stuff, man. Especially when you're at like that level, when you have a name for yourself. You just gotta keep that phase. But then again, what do I know, dog?
Money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy security.
Ooh, that's
security makes me happy.
Yeah. Security and shelter.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. The hair is bleached. You look great.
Thank you.
You look
it was on the whim.
Rock star.
Thank you. It was out of nowhere decision. I went to get a haircut.
Those are the best decisions.
And I was like, let's throw some blonde in there. Let's mix it up a little bit. Yeah.
Let's see what happens. You're like, let's do it. Looking great, handsome.
Oh, I try my best.
No, man. But yeah, back on like so we have this book right here. Richard Pryor convictions,
Uh,
and the stories about comedian Richard Pryor's life growing up in Pryor, Chicago, and like that story alone, when you get the chance to read it, man, it's a good redemption story and a good journey story, in itself, man.
yeah.
Because like this dude, Richard Pryor, he's him, Dave Chappelle, a little bit of George Lopez, are kind of what inspires me to become a funny person day in and day out.
Yeah.
Because just something about humor and comedy that it's just like having like that effect on someone. Because like people go through bullshit.
No, yeah.
People,
For sure.
have it rough, and everyone's got their own story and their own, things that they go through.
Yeah.
But you have a chance to like alter their emotions a little bit just by your words and making them smile and laugh.
Absolutely.
It's like it's what's a really good feeling, man.
Yeah.
And it's what gets me out of bed every day, knowing that like, okay, I like my personality and who I am could have a good effect on someone's day.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just,
And one of the biggest parts is, as far as me, being, a wannabe comic, trying to, trying to make people laugh, but it's not about just like telling jokes all the time. It's about like relating to people and like knowing what they go through, because we all go through some things, and making that funny or making light of something that and otherwise really probably wouldn't be funny, just in your everyday situation. But just taking it, knowing that someone goes through this, because we all have like certain things,
right.
And finding a way to make humor out of that, because everyone can relate. And that's, I think, the best humor is when someone can relate to what you're saying, and you can make fun of, a situation or an ideal that we all have like felt or gone through, I think that's a big part of comedy, is just relating to everyday life,
And the thing is, like, the cool thing about it, dude, is just like there's comedy everywhere. Like everything's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have like an ego, and
like
you're not so full of yourself, everything's funny.
Dude, I laugh at myself every day.
Bro, I am the punchline of my life, man. and I just don't get how people like that can't laugh at themselves. Like that's so weird to me.
I can't even put myself like in that scenario to like, someone were to make a joke or say something to me, and I get like so offended, like or just like defensive, I guess. Like
because like that's just weird, man. It's just like, dude, like what are so serious about you that you avoid laughing at yourself like the plague?
Yeah. Like, who hurt you, dog?
Like, seriously, man. Like, what happened to you in grade school? That like now you're watching your back all of a sudden, man.
Yeah.
It's life though, man. People are different. Not everyone's gonna think like you. But fuck them, they don't pay my bills.
Shit, I barely pay my bills. The government was paying them for a little bit. That was cool, but yeah, now I'm back on, paying my own shit.
Yeah, man. A lot of people are on unemployment. And that stuff came to a stop.
It came to a screeching halt.
But we still got to pay our taxes every year.
Yeah, right.
Because the tax man will get us.
Oh, absolutely.
He will get us. Ask Wesley Snipes. Ask Chris Tucker, man. That's why he asked for like $14 million for the next Friday movie.
Really?
And that's why they haven't asked it yet. Or haven't filmed it yet. And then Ice Cube ain't going to give him no $15 million.
Yeah.
Although that roll of have you ever seen the movie Friday?
Yeah, of course.
Bro, that roll of Smokey. So hilarious.
He's the best.
He's literally like the definition of don't get high your own supply and just a tweaked out freaking drug dealer. Like, it's so great. That whole movie, dude, is just like, I grew up watching that movie.
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
And
I actually only saw it a couple years ago. I didn't watch it when I was young.
Like,
I saw it
like the Bernie Mac scene where he plays the pastor. And then come on, man. Brother Craig, Sister Jones here.
No, it's a classic movie, man.
Man, I miss Bernie Mac.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Man, the king.
I never watched Bernie Mac show.
Bernie Mac show's great, man.
I never watched it.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
I don't know how many seasons it wasn't on. Was it on for a while? I don't know, because I watched it when I was like a little kid. Because it was always,
I don't know how many seasons there were. I just know it played for a long time.
Yeah,
like there was always replays.
It was always
on.
that like 3 p.m. clock on like channel 13, and me and my grandma would always watch it, man. Like that was the only English programming show she would watch.
Really, it was Bernie Mac show.
She would just find it so funny. I like she didn't even know like what words they were saying.
Yeah,
but it was just like the attitude and like the whole like demeanor on how he would talk, and I don't know, like it's like a little joke. Like she learned a little bit of English watching the Bernie Mac show. But yeah, man, it's great, dude. Humor's important. We need more humor, especially at a time like this.
No, absolutely.
And that's why, like, I don't know, man. Like,
you gotta laugh every day.
you gotta laugh.
No matter
every
how
day.
bad days
It's
get.
It's the
you
best
gotta
medicine.
Laugh. Oh, dude.
No matter how bad your situation is, it could always be a whole hours.
Yeah.
Whole hours, man. Like we could have been.
It won't fix your bad situations, but it feels a lot better than crying about it. You know.
Although a good cry does help sometimes.
Good cry does feel good.
Good cry does feel good. You know, man. It's okay to cry. Never okay to be a bitch, though. That's what people need to figure it out.
People put them hand in hand, but they're not. They're not. You can cry.
Just can't be a bitch.
Can't be a bitch.
Not in this world, man. Bitches get eaten. But
yeah, dog eat dog world, man.
It's a dog eat dog world, man. Shouts out Uncle Snoop. Man, I grew up watching too much I grew up watching a lot of late night cartoons, and I grew up listening to a lot of explicit content CDs, man. I mean, my dad didn't care what I listened to. He was always busy at work, and my mom didn't know English. So she kind of I was able to watch. Thank God we didn't have the internet, dog. I probably would have been a whole lot weirder than I am right now.
You're pretty weird, dog.
I know, dude. You imagine like a 9-year-old me with access to internet? Woo, growing up broke was the best thing that ever happened to me, man. I remember the first CD I've ever bought was of the United States of Atlanta by the Yin Yang Twins. That was the one with Bad on it, Shake with Pitbull on it. I had no business at that age listening to all that music, that dirty South music.
I was definitely not allowed to listen to that.
I remember I was at the Kmart back before, like, when Kmart's were still open.
Yeah.
My grandpa took me, and I used to sell produce with him, like on the side of the road. We used to sell avocados and like watermelon. Like that was like my summer gig. We would like sell fruit off the side of the road. And he'd always give me a 20. But this one day he took me to Kmart, and I bought the Get Rich or Die Trying album by 50 Cent.
Yeah.
That shit changed me, bro. I was I grew up that day listening to that album.
Yeah. So
great. You ever seen the movie Get Rich or Die Trying?
I haven't seen the movie.
It's a fun film, man. It's kind of like, you know, like the story of like who 50 Cent like became to be. And there's this one saying in the movie where he like pulls up like in a Mercedes or something, like one of his old girlfriends, and she's like, "Well, where you getting all this money from?" And like, "Oh, you're doing good for yourself." And like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "I don't even know my name anymore. All they do is call me handsome." And it's like, I don't know why, man, but I fall in love with that slick shit, dude. That slick tongue is like, that's so cool, man.
I love Muhammad Ali. I've been seeing they have a new shirt that came out and has a picture of Ali on the front. It says, "Too fast, too smart, too pretty" on the back. And I was like, yes, and that's like an actual quote.
Too fast, too smart, too pretty.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
He's good and knew he was good, man.
Damn.
I think you gotta have, you know, and I'm all for humbleness and, you know, respect, but when you're good, you're good, man. Like, if you're good, you're good.
Like when you're born with the fruit, dog, you gotta make the juice, or else you're just wasting your potential.
Gotta make that juice, man.
Make that juice, man.
Yeah, like I said, man. If you're good, man, you just. It's okay. It's okay to know that you're good. You know what I mean?
No, I get that.
I think people will get mad when, you know, people that brag, you know, and you're like, oh, look at this guy, da 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 da. But I mean, if you're backing it up, you know, if you're not just talking, you know, let them know. Yeah. I don't think there's a problem with that, but
no. It adds more entertainment too.
Yeah, exactly.
It adds more meaning in the sport.
Yeah. It's not shock value, but
that's why
entertainment value.
That's why I like when they started allowing the players to dance.
Oh yeah,
after
absolutely.
Like that. Come on, man, that's so dope.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
so dope.
You know,
the one thing I don't get is like when they celebrate like first downs.
Yeah. Or like if you make a tackle on special teams.
Save it for the cool shit. The shit that changes the game. Interceptions, fumbles.
Yeah, big time plays. You know, I'm totally cool with celebrating. Don't celebrate little stuff, but you know,
cool. You
make something happen.
You made a tackle for a game. You ran for 5 yards on a first down.
Yeah, eating them up. I don't like that Zeke does the eat them up thing every first down. I'm like, come on, dude.
Let's go, bro.
That's for 20-yard runs and above, homeboy.
Like, what are you doing? You know better than that. You know what? I'm sorry. This ain't college. You got to play a little bit harder. Okay.
Is football gonna happen, bro?
I think football's gonna happen.
Because you know the Steelers playing Dallas this year, right? Look at that face.
That's fire, bro. The thing is, like,
what jersey should I wear? Let's pick one right now.
The Michael Vick one, bro. Stop asking me dumb questions. You gotta wear that Michael Vick Steelers
dude.
jersey.
So I love it, but they printed out like obviously they're like ripoffs because I got them all in China.
Those are the best ones, man.
It like there's an outline of the last name on the front that you can kind of like
no
see.
way, you gotta show it.
So it's not. Can you see it like up by the collar?
Yeah, that's kind of sick. Though,
like
dude.
I guess they printed it on the back, but the way it was pressed, you know, showed up on the front. So that's why I don't wear it. But I mean, it's a Michael Vick Steelers jersey. Like,
that's fire, dog. So it's got like the misprint.
That or the.
I love it when things don't go to plan, dog.
Yeah,
I love seeing imperfections. It all shows that we're all human.
The Kickers jersey, Boswell.
Yeah, Boswell.
I got that after he made like 7 game winners that one year.
Yeah, dude. And then the next season,
he kind of sucked.
Dude, well, he got paid fat that offseason. And the next season he comes and he misses like 5 like PATs. And then he missed like a couple crucial field goals too.
In week 1, they played the Browns. I guess it was not last season, but the season before.
The one where they tied on week 1?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one.
And he had missed a field goal in that game. And then another one got blocked or something like that. Like, and it was week 1 and I was wearing that jersey at work.
Damn.
And I thought, damn it, Chris Boswell. I talk so much shit, dog. I talk so much crap, man.
I want to see you do well, especially in that AFC North.
His Twitter name is Wizard of Boz. That's bad. That's
gangster.
Bad.
That's gangster, man. I'll see, man. I think football is gonna happen, dude. I don't think there won't be no people in the stands, even though Jerry Jones did say that he plans on having people at having fans at Dallas Cowboys games, and I'm like, JJ, baby.
It sounds like something Jerry Jones would say.
Come on, homie. Let's be realistic. Because if you open up the stadium, people are going to go, dog.
Yeah.
Like, don't do it.
He probably doesn't think COVID's real.
No, he probably doesn't, dude. Oh, my God. I was working the door a couple nights ago, and this guy said that COVID was fake and it was a bad flu.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, dude, like, I'm not going to waste my time with these people, man. Like, I know
people. He's right. It is a bad flu.
It is a bad flu, but the thing is, like, people are, like, actually dying from it.
Yeah,
and the
for
way
sure.
he made it seem like it just wasn't that serious. It's like, dude, like I have family members. I know people that, like, are coming back from funerals because of this shit, dog. Just be a little bit more sensitive.
Yeah. I was working a happy hour the other day.
Just because I don't want to see your ass get kicked?
Yeah. An old white, Texas cowboy dude comes in. Hey man, you got to put a mask on. I am protesting my right, or I'm protesting, wearing a mask. Basically, is what he was saying. And I was like, "Cool, man. I'm protesting my service to you. There's 2 doors." I was like, "There's 2 doors. Pick one, man.
Get the fuck out."
Yeah. And he's like, "Well, I don't have to." I was like, "You do to be in this bar. We like being open. You obviously want to be here. Follow the rules or get out. Pick an exit. Or pick an exit." And he's like, "Well, President Trump said," and like right when those words came out of his mouth, I was like, dude, I don't give a shit what President Trump said. And he's like, "Whoa, aggressive there." I was like,
you should have called him Mr. Trump.
He was like,
he would have probably gotten pissed.
He was like, "Whoa, aggressive there." I was like, and I was like, he's like, "A little aggressive there, you think?" And I was like, "Not yet. Pick one. Leave now." And he's like, "Whoa," and just like walked out. But I was like, dude, I'm not playing that game. Like, especially because there's so much debate over whether we should be open or not, as far as, I mean, we're a restaurant, we're licensed under a restaurant,
right.
But there's
we
debate,
got all the right permits.
There's debate on whether those should be open, and I like making money.
No, definitely.
So, whether, I don't know if we should be open. Is it still too early? Maybe have we flattened the curve? Not enough. But if we're open, I'm gonna go make money.
No.
And these are the rules. I want to go work. People want to go, go out, go drink.
Regulations we gotta follow. And,
just follow the damn rules, man. Oh, I was not playing it that day. Immediately, I was pissed.
Annoying.
I was a little mean about it, but
fuck that guy.
But
dude.
no, he's an asshole for sure.
Fuck him, man.
But I was immediately like on his ass, like,
That's my protest, no mask, barbecue sauce.
He's like, he was
gas.
one of those dudes where like I was getting pretty into it with him, but like he definitely could have had a gun in his back, in his waistband or something. He looks like one of those dudes that would carry. And I was so
We'll see, man.
you just never know in Texas, man. It's
You
so
never
crazy.
know,
It's
bruh.
still the Wild West, dog.
I'm gonna go fuck around and buy a tiger. Let him live in the house too.
You won't do it.
Fuck no, bro. This shit would eat me. I'll buy that tiger on Wednesday. I'll be eaten by Thursday morning.
You seen their tongues?
Not like a real graphic picture, but aren't they like super rough?
They could like take paint off the wall.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
dog.
it's like cats times like 100. Cats have really rough tongues.
Yeah. Remember Nala likes licking my feet and it freaks me out because it doesn't feel like a dog tongue.
Just feels like she's sanding your big toe.
Just like I'm ticklish. That's my biggest fear. And when I get a pedicure, man,
dude, when they rub the bottoms,
my feet are super ticklish, dude.
Yeah.
And sometimes I can't control them. Like, dude, the last thing I want is like kick a little Asian lady in the face, bro. I would not be able to live with myself. Just bam.
I can handle everything except for the scrubbing on the very bottom of them. Oh,
the heel, the back heel part. Oof.
And I can even do the heel, but it's like the middle of the bottom.
Ooh, okay.
Or like the top by the ball of my foot. Like, it's just ticklish, man.
No,
and like she'll do it, and then she's like, they'll like apologize because like they think I'm hurting, and I'm like, no, I can't. Like,
it just feels funny. Yeah, we just got done watching that Drake music video. I feel.
What was the song?
Laugh now, cry later.
Laugh now.
With Lil Durk.
Laugh now, cry later.
Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry.
We need a Maybach, dog.
We'll get a Maybach.
Honestly,
one day,
it was a cool music video, but it was just him having money and being able to hang out with famous people and do fun shit.
It was just
like
him showing off his fucking bag, bro. Playing basketball and football with OBJ and KD. Which, man, let's never forget that Kevin Durant left to join the Warriors, to win a championship, and that shit don't fly with me. I'm sorry.
You're not cool with it? You don't like it?
I didn't like it. I thought it was a weak act.
You got that ring, though.
No, so what, man?
You got as many rings as LeBron does.
He's got
two. He's got two. LeBron has 3.
We'll see, man. We'll see how he... I don't know.
Do you see
when
he tore his Achilles? Did you see the video of it?
I didn't like that, man. I wish he didn't go in the game, because as much as like I didn't like him joining the Warriors, dude, I don't like to see a player, especially of that caliber, go down.
Yeah.
And it's like they were forcing it, and I was just like, dog, like those Achilles injuries.
And then Thompson went down too, the same playoffs.
Oh man, that was a nightmare. That was a nightmare of a game.
Klay Thompson's one of my favorite players in the league.
I like Klay Thompson.
At least he went down like a ball. He went out like Kobe went out that one game. You know,
throws. He went out, came back in, shot them free throws,
walked off, and they're like, "Dude, you blew your knee out." And he's like, "All right,
it happens.
Let me go make these free throws real quick. We'll talk about it in a sec."
Come on, bro.
Dude,
that's what I talk about.
Mentality,
that's what
bro.
I talk about when I say it's just ball, man.
Dude, that's the mentality, bro. And people don't get that. And
man,
people are like, why do you work so much? Or why you?
I'm trying to make it happen, dude, dog. Yes. I'm trying to get out of the situation.
I'm trying to fund the dream, bro.
I'm trying to. Give me that. Fund the dream. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you're not funding your dream, you're funding somebody else's dream. And if that's cool with you, cool. But that ain't cool here in this circle, man. I'm sorry. Maybe we just think different.
If you're trying to fund someone else's dream, you're not coming into the closet.
How you want to be a boss if you're scared of the work? You know what I'm saying, man? I listened to too much Rick Ross music growing up as a kid, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not normal.
I watch way too many hype videos in my life.
Too many hype videos.
Nike's commercials are too good for me to not fund my dream.
Man, one of the best Nike commercials was like 2008 World Cup, where it was like the dude. I think it was like in Europe, and it was like the dudes playing like a pickup football game, football game,
football,
and they were like calling out what player they wanted to be, and like they transformed to that player. So one guy's like, really? I guess I'm Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm Messi. It's just them playing, like the kids transforming to like the stars and playing, and it's so cool, dude. They have John Jones and Anderson Silva like facing off in the crowd. It's such a hard commercial, man.
Dude, Nike will rip out some commercials that like I'll be watching it just on TV, like at the bar or something. I'll see it come on. I'll start getting choked up. I'll be like, damn, that was a good ass commercial,
I gotta
man.
Go make it happen.
Do you see the new one?
Which one?
It's the You Can't Stop Sports. Like that's what it says at the end, and then it like crosses out sports and it says us. And it's the one where they play like 2 sports side to side, but they're like they're synced up. So like it's like a chick It was a chick like jumping, like doing like hurdles or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then like split screen, it's like LeBron dunking, but it like
that's
syncs
good.
up.
That's why.
And then it's like they're on the like this like it's like swimming, you know, they're like on the start.
Right.
And they like dive into the pool, and then it's like Usain Bolt sprinting like as they're. It's like it's. I don't know how to explain it. You have to go watch it, but just type in the "You Can't Stop Us" Nike commercial. It's so good,
Damn,
so good.
Nike, man. Checks over stripes.
Checks over stripes for sure.
Checks over stripes.
Don't get me wrong, I'll rock some Adidas. Like
I like Ultra Boost. I like NMDs, but
I rock some Adidas. But yeah,
Nike
for sure.
Stripes.
Nike for sure. I think it's funny that people will stop. Dude. When they like burned all their Nike gear because Colin Kaepernick was like the face of it. I'm like, oh, okay, like that was pretty expensive. Like
you already gave them your money. Like,
yeah,
congrats. You showed them.
I got big dreams, but I'm still frugal, dog. I ain't gonna burn my Nikes.
I could probably still get another 3-4 years out of this shirt.
Yeah.
Like that, you think I'm burning some clothes?
Absolutely not.
Damn.
I have clothes to burn, and I wouldn't burn any clothes.
So much clothes, bro. We gotta make a fort out of all your clothes.
A fort?
we can make a straight up fort.
I do have a lot. I got really into hooded shirts.
Yeah. Oh, like hooded t-shirts?
Hooded t-shirts, yeah, I think they're cool.
Ooh,
but like this one...
I like the little rigids on the sleeves.
Yeah, this one's real cool. Yeah. It's really tight on my chest, but like if I were to go a size up, it'd be like a dress. You know what I mean? Like they're really long. So, I don't know. I like them though. I think they're like slick.
I just like wearing.
I think they're cool.
Basketball jerseys.
This one's dope too. He's got the little.
Got the sleeve. Look at that, dude.
Yeah, that one's tight though too.
You look like you could play bass for a grunge metal band. That's sick.
In another world, bro. God, I wish I was musically talented. That'd be sick.
Can you imagine that, dude? If I could play like an instrument.
Yeah.
That shit would be cool. Maybe like in a different like alternate universe, like I can play an instrument, but I wonder like where I would lack in that I like excel in right now.
Yeah.
You know.
I think you play an instrument, but you won't be as funny. Do you take that deal or not?
I don't know, man.
Like, well, how good am I at the instrument?
You
you got to think about it.
If I'm ripping Kenny G solos on a saxophone,
yeah. Yeah, you're Travis Barker level of drums, but you have no personality. I'd think about it for sure.
Definitely, bro. Just ripping it, dude.
I don't need personality if I'm a musician.
Fuck no, man.
You get laid based on your talent alone.
Mm-hmm. No, man. Now I gotta play the game and make sure my words are slick. And I'm sure, like, I'm sure the listeners here know by now that I trip over my own tongue way too often, man. Sometimes I'll come up with something slick, and I'm like, all right, this is what I'm gonna say, and this girl's gonna fall in love with me afterwards. And then I'm like,
just botch it.
I'm like, never mind, ma'am. Have a good night. I botch it too. Yo, Trae, what if I say hi to these cops?
What if I gotta say hi to the cop and just botch it?
I'm all getting detained. Sorry, officer. I was just trying to have some empathy and compassion for your night.
Hey, officer. I know you're on shrooms.
Fuck! Get him! We know you're on psilocybin mushrooms. Get on the floor now! Oh, man, my trip would be shitty.
It'd be the worst. It'd be the worst. I'd have a breakdown in the back of the cop car.
Bro, I was talking to this homie who was in the army, and he always practices like plane jumping, like he jumps off like planes and like into the forest, and then they got to go like find their way back to camp. And he was like telling me like some of his people like will do LSD before jumping.
Oh, absolutely not.
And
I'm like, not.
How do you fathom? Like, how do you guys have like the capability to do that? Like, I would definitely forget my pets, pull my parachute. I'll be looking at the floor.
I'd just be absorbed in it and be like, this is awesome.
I'd be looking at the ground. I still have done. That's great, man.
Or you just pull it immediately as you jump.
Gets sucked into the plane motor.
I was gonna say it takes you like an hour and a half to come down because you're so high. You're just like high in the air, not high in your head, but that too. You just jump and you're just like,
man. I don't know. I've never jumped out of a plane. I've never gone skydiving, and I kind of want to just because I feel like that would like unlock a new like accolade like
You
in my
about it?
life. I kind of want to go.
Let's go. There's a place in San Marcos.
Really?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna be a little bitch before we. I'll do it, but just know like, I probably won't be like me right now. I'll be like sitting there twiddling my thumbs, like just getting prepped.
Doing the Birdman.
Doing the Birdman.
With your hands.
Washing my hands with no water.
Yeah, I'm about it. I went bungee jumping before.
Really?
Yeah, and that was like, I knew I would do it, but in my head I was like, damn, I'm gonna be really scared when I got up there. And I got up there and it was like, not scared, but I wasn't like anxious to jump either, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like, you're almost numb. For me.
No, I get
I was
that.
like numb to it. So like, they're like, all right, you're gonna stand on the edge and hold on, and on 3 you're gonna jump. I'm like, okay. So I was like on the edge holding on, and they're like 3, 2, and before we even got to 1, I just went, because I was like, if I wait too long, I'll get scared. You know, you just gotta go for it.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get a shot in my butt the other day.
Yeah.
I got an infection in my leg.
Uh-huh.
I had to get 2 of them.
Oof.
And they put the first one in, and it was horrible. It was the worst pain.
Oof.
Like, and you know, I get tattoos. Like, shots aren't a huge deal. I feel them, you know.
Yeah, but nobody wants a shot. Everybody wants.
Dude, it was like in there for like 7 seconds, and like it was like a lot, and it hurt so bad. And she's like, "I got to do a second one." I was like, "All right, do it. Like, let's go." But I didn't like breathe enough, and I wasn't ready for it, and I passed out on the second one.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What?
I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna pass out," and she's like, "Don't pass out." I was like,
I'm
"I don't want." I was like, "I don't
out.
want to. I'm just letting you know that I'm probably like I'm going to." And then I woke up on the bed, like laid across. She like rubbed my back. She's like, "You okay?" And I was like, "My butt hurts."
Dude, I remember I had to get a antibiotic shot on my ass when I was like 16 because like I forgot. I think I had like I forgot what it was, but to be honest, dude, like something happened in my nut where like it got swollen.
Like a
literally,
hernia?
like I think it was a hernia.
Yeah.
But like I was living with it because I just thought like, oh, my nuts just hurt. I gotta go rub one out. You know, it's just blue ball. Like honestly, like, it's just blue balls. Like I'll get over it. You know, spank one out. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Dog.
But then like one morning, like me and my family are going to church, and then like we went to go get some like Thai food before church.
Ooh, not a good move. Not a good combination. Thai food in church? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
To go get some Thai food before church. We didn't end up going to church that day because like I wasn't touching my food, and you know I'm a foodie guy. I love eating. My mom's like,
we're thick boys, bro.
Yeah, we're thick boys, bro. Come on,
you ain't eating something's wrong.
Come on, you ain't eating something's wrong. Exactly, 100%. So my mom's like, you ain't eating something's wrong.
Your mom gets it, bro.
Yeah, she gets it. She's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, dude, it was this pain where like if I opened up my mouth to talk, I was gonna start busting like in tears because it hurt that bad. It was the worst pain of my life.
Oh man.
Like it hurt to the point where it's like I couldn't even walk, dude.
Yeah.
So I went to the emergency room, got an ultrasound on my ball sack, and it was like swollen. It had this thing called like an orchitis infection or something, dude.
Ooh, brutal.
And like let's say like my right nut was literally like 4 times as big as my left one. It looked unreal, dude. And like I was holding it, and I was just like, I'm not okay.
You seen Meet the Millers?
Yeah, it was literally like that, dude. Like my shit was huge, and I was like, bro,
up, Leo.
No, dude, it was like it was abnormal. Like the comparison was unreal, my man. And I was just sitting there like, bro, like I'm never gonna be able to sperm again. It sucked, man. And I had to get this big old fucking antibiotic shot on my fucking ass.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That shit sucked. I didn't even get a cute nurse to do it either, bro.
The ER nurse the other night was pretty cute.
Mm.
But man, I bitched out. God, I passed out. She's like, wow, I'd never date this loser.
I couldn't. Oh, dude. Worst pain in my life.
The shot or the balls?
The balls.
The balls?
The balls. The balls, yeah. Damn. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with me? I'm not even sexually active.
You told me the other day when your boy who was my grade, you know, he was dating that one chick, and we would tell you stories, and you were like a 7th grader, You're like, man, I can't wait till I'm in 8th grade and I start having sex.
Man.
Boy, was I disappointed,
bro. This guy, right? He was in your grade.
Yeah.
He was an 8th grader. I was a 7th grader, and he was a sexually active kid. So he was like having like sex at like that age.
Yeah.
And he was, like, I was his friend.
Dude was a grown man in like 6th grade.
He had chest hair.
Yeah.
And, like he had a chiseled chin. Like he looked like a grown ass man.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I'm sorry. He was a grown ass man.
Oh, absolutely.
He was a grown ass man, dude. His balls dropped when he was like 7.
He just happened to be 14.
Yeah. So he's like having sex, and he's like telling me, he's like, dog, when you start having sex, you gotta try this stuff out. It's gonna be great. You're gonna have a good time. And I'm like, oh fuck yeah, man! Like I'm in the game. I got some knowledge on this.
No,
It was great.
I know what's up.
And I was like, what? I was like 12, 13 years old. I was like, fuck yeah, man! I can't wait till I start having sex. It's gonna be great. And fuck, bro, it at least took another 8 years for me to lose my virginity. I lost everything I learned.
You had more knowledge then than you do now.
Oh, definitely, bro.
Couldn't even use it.
Oh, definitely, bro. I lost everything I learned. Oh, what a cold world.
Oh, man. World's brutal, bro.
The world's brutal, man. You're either fucking it or it's fucking you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
You got to grab life by the balls, but sometimes it grabs yours and swells them up, and you got to get a shot in your ass.
I felt that. I feel that. No more relatable words have ever been spoken.
Oh, man.
Oh, bro.
That's brutal. You never told me that story. That's really funny.
Man. And then we had like football practice like that weekend. And I got super scared to go play football because I think this was like the first year that I was like practicing varsity. So I was playing with like you guys, and I wore a cup just because I was scared. Like, I have these irrational fears where like if anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. So I'm like, I could see like me stretching and then a football comes flying in and just hits me in the nuts out of nowhere. I'm not taking that risk.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I got made fun of for wearing a cup.
I do remember that. I remember you wearing the cup.
They were like, "Why are you wearing a cup?" And I was like, "How do I tell my cohorts, my teammates, like, yeah, like my nuts swelled up 4 times the size and I got infected."
You can't say that shit.
So you can't say that
in high school, bro.
So I was just like, "Oh, you're right, guys. Silly me. I won't wear a cup again." So I was just going through football, spring training practice, living in fear of getting hit in the nuts.
Brutal.
Oh yeah, man.
Brutal.
Yeah. Fuck.
Non-contact injuries, bro.
Those are the ones that'll do it to you, man.
Dude, Sean O'Malley, bro. The other fight, the other night, the UFC fight night.
You were telling me that, man. I didn't get to watch the fight, so
dude,
I had no knowledge of what happened.
He went for, it was like doing a body fake. Like,
Mhm.
you're in your stance, and he did like a body fake and stepped, and just it rolled over, and he fell on the ground. And like, I think he broke his ankle.
Really?
Yeah, it just got caught on the mat, and I was like,
"That's rough,
dude."
He's a phenomenal fighter too.
Oh, he's
dude.
a beast, bro.
Killing it.
Absolutely.
That sucks to take an L like that, man.
Your first L too.
That was his first L.
Yeah, he's 12-0. He's 12-1 now. He's a monster. He's the next Connor for sure.
Oh, I hope.
But he's got to stay healthy.
What does he fight at?
He's
like 155?
He's featherweight. He fights at 35.
Really?
Dude, he's like 5'11" too. He's so skinny.
That's what
he's
I thought.
so skinny.
I thought he was like tall. Damn,
Yeah.
he fights at 135. That's crazy, man. He's skinny. No wonder his shit
isn't
fucking broke, dude.
Isn't it weird to think that there's, grown ass men that weigh that much who could kick our ass?
Oh yeah, man, that's crazy.
You catch me on the streets, bro, and you're 135. I'm pretty sure I got this. You know what I mean?
But
there's people.
It seems like the people that like are mixed martial artists and like that, could fuck you up, dude, have like that level of discipline where they're not gonna.
Oh
knock
no,
out
absolutely, yeah,
like,
absolutely.
There was a time, a couple nights ago, where we had to like escort these 2 dudes. One guy was wearing a Lamarian High School Kobe jersey, so it broke my heart when I had to kick him out.
It's a cool jersey though.
It's a hard jersey. That 33 is a hard jersey. So, he's like, yo, you got to come get this guy. I'm like, all right. So we get him out, and he's like chopping it up, and his homie's like this little like Asian dude wearing a Muay Thai shirt.
Yeah.
Coolest fucking dude ever. Completely understood everything, but his homie in the jersey's getting all huffy and puffy, and it's like, bro. Like, we don't, come on, man. Like,
yeah, like,
adults. Like, dog, it is what it is. Like, I'm sorry, it sucks, but like, just be chill next time. You're like, that's the thing. I get it. People get drunk and get like rambunctious, but then again, like, drink responsibly.
Yeah, absolutely.
How hard is it, really?
And aside from the drinking, obviously, people will get more aggressive when they're drunk, but like, it always seems like people that want to fight or like looking for a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down. Like, let's go, because I don't I think you're trying to hype yourself up because you know that you're not, at that certain level.
What exactly are you trying to prove?
But it's the people that know that, that know they can win a fight. People that do have a background in MMA or wrestling or boxing. They have nothing to prove. They don't. Yeah, man. If it comes down to it, all right, game time. But
violence will inconvenience the both of us.
Violence shall inconvenience both of us.
That's fucking true, though.
You don't want this trouble.
Cause that's the thing. Is like when I think like, oh shit, now I gotta get in a fight, or fuck, now I gotta fight now. Yeah. It's not like the fight, because like I can kick my ass, and as long as I live, I'll be fine. Yeah, like life kicks my ass every day. It's not the end of the world, but it's the fact that's like
you can't beat me up more than I beat myself up.
Seriously, man, you're just kicking ground beef at this point, homie. What's up? You feel good? You feel good about yourself?
I'm already a dead horse, bro. Let's go. You want to beat it?
You can't break what's broken, homie. Get at it. But then it's just like the aftermath of the fight, like cleaning everything up. Yeah. Especially like if you like get somebody good and you gotta like clean up like blood and shit. Like, I hate seeing blood.
Oh really?
Oh,
no blood
dude,
guy?
I get queasy when I see blood.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't got nothing to prove to anybody as far as physical dominance. I have nothing to prove. You want to go? Let's go. Like we can do it. But
we can.
I don't want to.
What is it really?
I don't have a need to. We're both.
What is it really?
It's like I said, it will inconvenience both of us.
Is,
like
now I got to take my time out of work and do this shit. Yeah.
Fuck, and I'm throwing hard punches, bro, and I need my hands to work. Yeah, so like, if I get in a fight and have to call out of work because my hand's broken, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed, man. So mad.
I got a dream to fund.
Yeah, right,
God, dude. My dream isn't going.
Fighting is not getting me anywhere, bro.
My dream ain't going out Saturday nights, dog.
No,
I gotta do some other stuff, dude. I got a situation I gotta get myself out of.
Yeah.
What's up?
I got a future baby girl that needs to be paid for. Not like that, but I gotta buy her shit.
I wonder where I'm gonna meet my first wife at. I feel like I'm either gonna meet her at
Whole
church.
Foods, bro.
That's right, Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
I feel like a lot of nice girls shop at Whole Foods.
Oh yeah.
I guess yeah.
Girls that go to church shop at Whole Foods.
Oh yeah, definitely. Girls that go to church shop at Whole Foods.
You still go to church?
I haven't been to church in a while.
Yeah.
Which is weird because like I feel a lot more faithful right now. Mm-hmm. And not like I feel like more spiritual, like spiritually connected right now.
Yeah.
Than I was when I was going to church. Yeah. And I'm not bashing religion. I'm not, degrading anything like that. I just think that people get spirituality and religion mixed up.
100%.
Because it's like you could have high faith
and
be a spiritual person, but like you don't necessarily have to follow a certain religion.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially like dude, we were watching The Righteous Gemstones on HBO Max, dude.
Yes,
it's a funny show.
I've had a couple people tell me about it.
Funny show, dude. But it also like gives you kind of like a perspective on like these like mega churches that like create a business
out of
religion.
Dude,
and that just to me like that's snaky as fuck.
I think religion in general is weird. He said, I'll bash religion, and people will be like, "Oh, you don't believe in God?" I'm like, that has nothing to do with what I just said.
Bro, I don't get. Once people tell me that, dude, I stop giving them the time of day because it's like you obviously don't get it.
You don't get it, yeah. No. I think religion's a cult, and there's no other way to put it for me. But no, like I believe in. God is not, like one person. It's like it's more of an overarching, thing. So whether it's simulation theory or energy or vibes or God, I think that's
or the universe.
Exactly, that's all God to me. Like that. No, that's what that is.
100% get that, dude.
So that's why, like I said, I believe in that, whatever that is. But like religion, like the organized, the organized worship of something that we don't even know is real. It's fucking weird. It's weird, and I did too.
I grew up like in the Catholic Church,
same
like catechism,
First
Communion,
absolutely,
confirm, all that stuff.
Did all that. I'm confirmed Catholic.
Yeah,
it's fucking weird. I didn't have a choice because I was living in my parents' house.
No, I get that.
But I told my mom that last time I was home, I was like, yeah, religion's like kind of weird, and and I was just giving her all these points, and I was like, Mom, like. Religion's stupid. Straight up. I'm sorry. It's really stupid. She's like, well, you're going to go to church with us on Christmas Day? I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'll see you guys like like I might not be able to attend church on Christmas Day, but like I'll see you guys like at my aunt's house afterwards and get married with y'all. What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah, exactly.
I'm with that. But yeah, man, like that's the thing. Like right now, I think like we just going through life, making it happen, believing that like we're gonna get to where we're gonna get to. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like that's where faith comes from.
Yeah.
Is believing in yourself and the world and the universe that surrounds you.
Yeah.
And knowing that the better will come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the one religion that I was like reading some more on, dude, was Buddhism. Because before my dad married my mom, he was like Buddhist, dude. He was like
really?
super into kung fu.
Yeah.
And he was like super Buddhist, so he was always like meditating and this and that. And so he gave me this meditation book. We were actually cleaning out the garage.
Mm-hmm.
And like he found it and he was like, "Oh, dude, like this was like my book from back in the day." So I read it. And I think like the only religion I could probably see myself getting behind is probably Buddhism, because it's just like Buddhism and Taoism, because it's all kind of it all kind of has like the same like universal theme where it's like you get out of this world, but you put into it.
Yeah.
Which
100%.
is like like in the forms of like karma or in the forms of just being a good person in general.
Yeah.
And not to get it twisted where it's like where people are like, well, I'm gonna be a good person just so I can have good things happen, because I feel like that's not the formula. Because once your brain starts to think like that, then it's like, okay, well, like you're only doing it for like your benefit, which I mean, like yes and like no, because like I think it's just like you got to be a good person just because like it's you got to lead by example. You want to see it better. You want to see a better world.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying
you gotta model what you would want to see universally.
100%.
So, and I think, like I said, I think the Bible is a great book. I think there's plenty of things we can learn from it.
But that's the thing. But the thing is, like, I think we can learn from the Bible. I think the Bible is a good book. It's actually like the number one book that gets stolen.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, but I remember like reading it.
Just go to a hotel, bro. They got them in. They got them in every hotel room in the country.
Seriously. No. There's only one religion I really practice, bro, and that's universal love. Well,
dude,
people
amen to that. Amen to that, brother.
Will people love you back? Probably not. Maybe they do, but that's not the point.
I think there's one in the Bible, that it says what you give will be returned to you in good measure. I think that's so true. Like I said, obviously the Bible, like it's a good book, and I think there's certain aspects I'll pull from, certain aspects. Not everything in it is.
Then like I'll hear I'll hear from like a pastor from like Birmingham, preaching the same message. Yeah. And then a pastor from like Oceanside, California, preaching the exact same message, but what they're saying is it contradicts with each other.
Yeah.
But it's like y'all are preaching like the same thing.
Yeah.
But then this church says like they can't allow gays in. But then y'all read the Bible and it says that every creature on this earth is God's creature.
Yeah.
Why would God put a creature here for you to not accept?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the wrong one, and I just need to learn. But then again, it's like love wins, man.
Yeah,
love always
Peace
wins.
And love.
Peace and love, bro. Which brings us back to fighting. Why do we gotta fucking fight, bro? It's just it's so unnecessary, dog. It's an ego thing, man. Ego starts wars.
Dude, people just have such an inflated ego. Like,
no, dude.
I gotta show this person how fucking tough I am.
Like,
why?
Bro,
for what?
Like, bro,
for what?
Bro,
what do you get out of it? Even if you win, what do you
prove? Okay, congratulations, you kicked my ass, dog. I'm
cool.
I'm not fucking Rampage Jackson. I'm a fucking
sick
dork,
dude. Like,
man.
Do you feel better?
Do you?
Yeah.
Let me know as I'm fucking like patting the ice on my eye.
Yeah. Do you feel better, dog? Cause this shit hurts.
Yeah, this shit better make you feel fucking good if I'm going through this, dog. God damn. But yeah, man. People got egos, bro. I think people need to do I think people need to do more mushrooms. And experience ego death. Because here's the thing, dude. It's like the whole galaxy, the whole world, everything that Neil deGrasse Tyson could come up with, dog. That, and then us. We're a little fucking particle. The whole earth is a little fucking particle, bro. Yes. So why does a fucking dude feel like he is the fucking shit and can't laugh at himself? But when in reality, none of us are all shit. We're all stardust and fucking dinosaur farts, bro.
Nothing
like
matters, bro.
Nothing matters. The only stuff that matters is what you fucking decide to put, like, devote,
exactly.
put your energy on.
You get out of it what you put into it, and if you want nothing, cool. It's not gonna matter anyway, But if you want to live, like I said, life is so short,
It's too short,
Might as well just
man.
make it cool and dope and fun and loving and caring and
Have a good time, bro.
People that were bitter, I'm like,
It's like, what the fuck happened to you, bro?
Yeah.
Change it. You don't like it, change it.
What are you gonna do? Be miserable, make money, and die? Like, sorry, but not for me, man. I'll take this route.
Solid journey, man. You ever read The Alchemist? It's by this Brazilian author. I never pronounce his name, dude. It's like Paulo Cielo or something. I know I botched the last name, but it's a book about this dude who goes on a journey, or I'm sorry, he goes and he meets this like gypsy woman, and the gypsy woman basically says, like, if you go to the pyramids of Giza, you'll find your treasure there. And like, what's my treasure? I don't know. That's your job to figure it out. But I just know that it'll be there. But when you find it, make sure you give me a little bit cut, because I'll let you know it's there.
Make sure you cut some off.
I'm running a business here. Break some bread, man. Share the wealth.
Cut your boy off a little something.
Long story short, the dude goes he travels to a new land, and he becomes a merchant, and then he becomes something else, and this and that. And at the end of the story, the message of the story is people spend their whole lives trying to acquire a treasure, like a physical object.
Yeah.
But in reality, the treasure is the journey itself.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like, we talk about, like, you and I are working these 60-hour weeks, no days off, on top of running this stuff and doing our other side projects and trying to make it happen. And you even said earlier, dude, like, what are we gonna do when, like, we make it and, like, we have these large sums of money? And I was like, what do we do, Doug? 'Cause it seems like the people that do make it and become successful reflect on, like, their struggle years.
Yeah.
Because that's what crafts the character. That's what builds the personality. And that's what's gonna pay the bills one day, man.
100%.
So we just got, and I think we're doing good, man. Because, like, we take it with a grain of salt, but we're also just riding the wave until we make our own wave of ourselves.
100%.
And the journey's been fun this far, man. And I love you. And
love you
I wouldn't be doing it with anybody else. You're my baby boy, and I'll ride for you.
I told someone the other day, I was like, man, if we never make a single penny and no one ever listens to us, I'll be here every goddamn week.
Damn, bro. But just know, dog, if we make a shit ton of pennies and everybody listens to us, I'm gonna act brand new.
Oh, the success will change me. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get real egotistical.
Hello, who's this? I don't remember you. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm always gonna hustle. I'm always gonna grind. Even when we make it, we'll keep grinding. But I'm gonna flex a little bit too. I want you to know that.
I can't understand a life without the grind, man.
Even when you make it, and
I don't know, like,
people just don't get it. And I hate. I almost have an ego about the work hard thing, But it's true. It's like
everybody has a degree of an ego.
It's like, I don't want to say we're built different, but
we're built different. I'll say it. Fuck it. I'll say it. Sorry,
people just aren't about it sometimes, man. And I'm like, that's cool.
Stop sleeping. Stop, sleep less. Work more. See what happens to you.
See, our life will change, man. You'll have more of whatever you want when you're working hard for what you want. You know what I mean?
And that might not be money.
Yeah, no, exactly. But it might not be physical objects. It might not be material things. But
it's something that everyone's different. I can't tell what you like or what it is. But I don't know, man. Like you bust your ass, dude. You start working hard. Like, it'll change, and it'll be a good thing.
100%.
Working hard is never a bad thing.
And the payoff might look different from one person to another, but it pays off.
It pays off.
Like I said, I'm not working this hard for my tomorrow self, I'm working this hard for my in 10 years from now self, No,
I feel that 100%, man. Too many lazy people out there.
Work hard, stay thick.
Work hard and stay thick, man.
All right, that's going on a t-shirt.
Work hard, stay thick. Make sure you get your pre-orders in right now, man. We got the Fuck Yelpers t-shirts coming out.
Fuck Yelpers. Hang looser. We got to get that one.
How loose. I don't know. It's up to you. Work hard, stay thick.
Oh, man.
Damn, we are melodic with it.
Oh, dude. Well, it's been an episode, guys. We do got a couple announcements. I want to announce something that we're doing, and I will be posting a video on Instagram and Facebook about this. But So the issue of breast cancer is it's a big deal.
Big deal, man.
And so we thought, we would use this small platform to, give back a little bit. So we're going to be selling Thicc Topix pink trucker hats, just like the black ones that we have for sale. You can check them out on the Instagram. We'll be selling pink ones, and we're going to do some pre-orders in about a month. So a month from, a month from when this episode drops.
Make sure you get them in, get your pre-orders in, and spread awareness, man.
And, every dollar that we make off of it is going directly to breast cancer research. So we'll get them in time for October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You can rock it. Not just supporting us, you're supporting a bigger issue. So that's cool. And we love titties. Thicc Topix loves titties.
Love some titties. I'm sorry. But we do.
Sorry, Mom. It's just how it goes.
It happens.
Also, I want to shout out my boys, Dustin and Zach. They run this thing called Any Given Sunday up in Pflugerville, up on Century Street. It's called The Spot. Great Sunday fun day spot. They got $2 mimosas, $4 beers, $4 margaritas.
You can't go wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
What do they say? They got like food trucks.
They got food trucks. They got music. It's a whole vibe.
Whole vibe. Check them out, man. Make sure you guys got your masks on, of course.
Yeah, wear your mask
with it, but
have fun, man.
Great time.
Sunday fun day. The Spot. Music by DJ J Goodies.
J Goodies.
He doesn't even know I'm shouting him out.
Spin that shit.
So yeah, check him out and. It's been Thicc Topix, guys.
It's been another great episode.
Always.
I love you. I love you guys, the listeners. Remember, get off your ass. Do something.
Work hard. Stay thick.
The world is yours.
Love you guys.